A lot of people are selling their or going out of business or consolidating. And I know you're going to be a little bit biased because it's your company or whatever, but like the reality is like, how dangerous is it to be just buying this used equipment from who knows what?
Oh God, right now of all times, horrible. A lot of what I'm seeing right now is equipment that is for sale on known liens, but not being disclosed. And a lot of it's newer equipment too, with some heavy, heavy liens. And liens aren't just the amount that they paid for the equipment, by the way. We're talking their interest rate on top of that. They might have put a construction loan into that lien too, remodeling loan. So there's a lot of things that are associated with a buyout.
Well, they need what they need to go back and pay the bank off.
Right.
So.
They do. But how do you know that they're going to go back and pay the bank off? Our company discloses that we're going to satisfy and take care of any liens that we find on any equipment. We have the whole time. But there are other sellers out there. There are other brokers out there that'll move equipment that is sitting under $180,000 lien for somebody else, but it's just a dryer. It's just a dryer they're going to pull out of that lien. Well, unfortunately, even if you just pull out one piece, the entire balance becomes due. So you have to work with the bank. You have to actually work with the bank on buyout and then how the buyout structure goes. Well, a lot of people aren't doing that.
Is any of this affecting the end user though, the buyer, or is that all just between you and the person selling?
No, so the banks will figure it out. Right now, because of the amount of shops that aren't paying, let's just say they're not paying their bills on time all the time right now. So they're going to come for repos, and they are repo happy at the moment.
So are you saying that if I went out right now and bought this, like got this smoking deal on a dryer or whatever it was and bought it and had it installed and was using it, and 6 months from now a bank shows up or calls and is like, hey,
they'll take it.
There's a lien on this. We want to come repo it.
Or you have to pay the lien, which means you've now paid double for the same thing that's sitting in your shop running today.
So what's the way to protect yourself from that?
Using embellisher.
This is where the bias comes in.
Listen, though, I built this for a reason, okay? Like, it's not an easy process, but of course, people are going to take advantage and sell their own equipment because they want to retain the full amount. A lot of time, though, they're not sending that amount back to the bank. Right. They're shutting down their lights. They're closing the dock doors. They're locking the door for the last time, and they're off into a sunset gone.